y'all, before we get started, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell for notifications each time we go live. This is Hello Colorado. Alright, y'all, we're about to get started. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us on social media to stay up to date with everything Colorado sports. Let's make this show the best part of your week. Let's go! What's up, everyone? Welcome to Hello Colorado. I'm your host, Trayvon Lakeith. I am super excited to be here, be in this position. Shout out all the producers, the cameraman, shout out AHRRNETWORK. We're just gonna get right into it. It's all about the kids. So we're gonna pull up the nation's youth football game of the week for 7U. It's an interesting one. They play 7-on-7 football, but they get after it. They like to spin the rock and they like to tackle. We have the Lions Den versus the Park Hill Pirates. As you can see, who's at number 21? He got busy all day. What I like about the Nation's Football League, you can put whatever you want on the back of your jerseys. If you look, I think one of the kids' name is Doodaddy. Another kid's name, or he rocks the X. It's not even a number. In the Nation's Youth Football League, as you can see, they get after it. They cause fumbles, they get interceptions, they spin the rock. It is 7-on-7. The coaches are on the field, but they get after it. They don't let anybody get past them. Busting the wheel routes, all of that. Who is this? The Lions Den aren't playing with anybody. They are 7-0 at the moment. I guess it's the correction. I think that's the Park Hill Falcons they're playing. I've never really seen them in orange. Guess that's their alternate jerseys. But they get after it. Check number 34 out. I think he scores later in this game, or if it's right here. Yeah, the Nation's Youth Football League, man. When I was growing up, it was AYL, live and breed AYL football. It's different nowadays, man. They got field goal posts, they got turf fields. We was playing on muddy, bumpy grass. Ironman football. We have no substitutions, but they take care of the kids out there, man. As you can see, the coaches are on the field. The coaches are fiery too. The coaches will get after each other just like the kids. There's no hold bars in the Nation Youth Football. The Park Hill Falcons. This is their 7U team. The Lions Den is running this organization, or this division, excuse me. But the Park Hill Falcons are good every year, every division. It doesn't matter. When I was 10 years old, the Park Hill Falcons were good. When I was the age I am right now, the Park Hill Falcons, or the Park Hill Pirates, excuse me, I keep saying Falcons. I think they merged with the Park Hill Pirates, and now it's the Montbello Falcons, however. But they're always good. Park Hill always produces some of the best kids. We'll get into some of the high school sports and inner city schools later on in the show, or not this show, maybe next show. We'll get into the high school kids. But yeah, the Park Hill Pirates, they're a feeder team to all the inner city schools. This kid right here, number 12, is going to be a beast. I think that's his second touchdown of the day. I believe he gets an interception in this game, the whole 9 yards. The Lions Den have not came to play. You check them out. I don't know if you see Doodaddy out there, but he's doing work. You catch my drift. Who else do we have in this division? Oh yeah, it's the Park Hill Pirates blue, and then the Park Hill Pirates red is this team you're seeing right now, who unfortunately are at the bottom of the division. They're only one game back, however, so they can make a move in the standings. Playoffs are, I believe, 2 weeks away. The Lions didn't have this division sewed up. And then if we look at the 8U standings, we will see the Park Hill Pirates on top of that as well. The Park Hill Pirates and then the Lions Den 8U. Park Hill is 6-0. Lions Den is 5-1. And the 7U, the game we're watching right now, the Lions Den is 7-0. So 8U, 7U, Lions Den haven't lost. excuse me, they've lost one game. I'm sorry about that. Notes right here. Lions Den has only lost one game within 2 divisions. They're going to be something to a force to be reckoned with as well as like feeder programs are concerned. Excuse me. And then at the bottom of the division, we have the Colorado Springs Elite. They're 1-2 in the 8U division. But they're a good organization. Their 12U and 13U teams are solid. They have some great players. Number 1 on 12U, I don't think we have him pulled up, but he's going to go to high school and cause some havoc. He's going to make a name for himself for sure. If we go to the 9U, I believe the Junior Buffs have that division sold up. Excuse me, I'm trying to play with this tablet here, or this phone. Oh, would you look at that? It's the Park Hill Pirates that have it sold up as well. They're 5-1. The Junior Buffs are 4-2. I believe those are their only 2 losses is to the Pirates. But the Junior Buffs have some players. They have this guy, Sam Price. This kid, Sam Price. He's the quarterback. They spin it. The Colorado Buffs up in Boulder, they like to throw the ball. The Junior Buffs down here, they like to throw the ball. It doesn't matter where you're at in Colorado, the Buffs are going to spin that rock. The Lions Den for the 9U as well have this kid number 2. Crazy good. Crazy reminds me of, I don't want to say Barry Sanders because he plays both ways just like Travis Hunter, but he's crazy good. And Case Isaac, number 8 for the Junior Buffs 9U team. He eats his Wheaties before every game. It doesn't matter who he's playing, the Pirates, Lions Den, Case Isaac is coming to play and he's laying the wood. It doesn't matter who's you put in front of him. And then they have a little feisty number 3. His name's Mason. Feisty cornerback. He knee high to a duck, but he's bringing the wood as well. Yeah, these 9U Buffs, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. But right now, the Park Hill Pirates have the division sold. So we'll see how that plays out in a couple weeks when the playoffs roll around. 10U, we have Lions Den, Park Hill Pirates battling it out. I believe one game separates them from the top of the division. Sorry everyone. Yeah, one game separates the Lions Den and the Pirates. Then you have the Colorado Springs Elite bringing up the rear. But like I said, like the Springs Elite, they're young. They're coming up. They're older guys can play some good football as well. And then we have our 11U is the Elite and the Pirates at the top of the division. But the Buffs are right there. They're just a half game back of the Pirates. And this 11U Buffs team, like I said, they spin it. But the Elite has the division on lock. I believe their only loss came to the Pirates, actually. And like I said, the Park Hill Pirates, they're forever. They're always good. It doesn't matter what timeline you're in. The Park Hill Pirates are going to be good. And then for the 12U, we have the, the Hit Squad? I believe they're formerly I won't even say who they formerly are. It is the new team, the Hit Squad. They have this player, what's his name? Elijah Williams, number 5. We have highlights up on YouTube right now of Hit Squad versus the Broomfield Blitz. And the Hit Squad came to play. Elijah Williams had 4 touchdowns, a couple sacks. It doesn't matter where you put them. Offense and defense, these kids are going both ways nowadays. Elijah Williams, number 5. Go check out that video, Hit Squad versus the Broomfield Blitz. Broomfield has some players as well. What's his name? Number 21, Jabril House. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in high school. I'm interested to see where these kids go and play their high school football, just so we could follow them here at Hello Colorado, follow their journey, hopefully make some money with them, the new NIL deals and everything of that nature. But the Broomfield Blitz has, I don't know his real name, but number 7, they call him X. He plays nose guard, he plays running back, they'll put him at tight end. He reminds me of like a Brock Bowers type. Like, I know Brock didn't play defense, but they put him anywhere. He's a big kid. He'll run you over. Go check out that video, Broomfield Blitz versus the Hit Squad, on our YouTube, up right now. And go check out his highlights. He put together some good film for us a couple weeks ago as well, versus the Hit Squad. Hit Squad won that game 36-6, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But Hit Squad did win that game. The Park Hill Pirates and the Junior Buffs, they're neck and neck to bring up the 11U division, or excuse me, that's the 12U division. But they're coming. The Buffs are coming. They like to throw it. It doesn't go in their favor a lot in the 12U division, but they're still spinning it. Doesn't matter. You throw 3 interceptions, they'll still spin the rock. And then 13U, we have the Junior Buffs at the top of the division, and then the Mount Bello Falcons right behind them. 2 games back, the Junior Buffs have that division sewed up. There's this kid. Oh, what is this kid's name? I'm sorry. AJ Jones. AJ Jones on Saturday just had 3 rushing touchdowns, 150 yards, and a passing touchdown. Look out for AJ Jones next year when he goes to high school. This kid is going to be a force. He reminds me of just, I'd say Lamar Jackson, just the way they run the quarterback read. He runs it really well. He threw for a touchdown. I believe he had all the points in the game. But yeah, that's that Junior Buffs team. They usually like to sling it, but he ran for 3 this time and 150 yards. That video will be up later this week. Who is that? The Hit Squad, or excuse me, the Buffaloes, the Junior Buffs versus the Colorado Springs Elite. Yeah, AJ Jones, number 3. Big time player. Yeah, the Nation Youth Football League, I like how they're doing things. They're coaching the kids the correct way. How do they call it? They're not holding anything back from them. No matter what division they're in, they'll pass it. They'll run QB read. They'll run options. No matter what division, they're not holding anything back. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Nation's Youth Football League. Yeah, that will just about do it for the standings. Look out for the Pirates and look out for the Buffs. Also, the Lions Den, they're not too far back in every standing we look at. I believe we could post the standings just for you guys to see them for a quick second. If we're not able to, that's all right as well. Speaking of Travis Hunter, I said Case Isaac, he plays both ways. It doesn't matter where you put him, kind of like a Travis Hunter. How about Travis Hunter? You know, this Saturday he was 35-1 odds to win the Heisman. Now I believe it's 7-1. So those you got in early, you've already made some money off of your little investment because those odds have went down. Some people would make a case for who's that kid out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart, to win the Heisman, but he just lost to a 2-2 Kentucky team. I think Travis Hunter, barring any injuries, has the Heisman sewed up. Some people argue Jalen Milroe, from Alabama. He's still in the race. They just put a beat down on Georgia. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Jalen Milroe, but I think Travis Hunter, he plays both ways. Plays 130 snaps a game. He's averaging 11 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. 11 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown per game this season. And he's over there playing defense, averaging 4 tackles, getting a couple picks. The Buffs. It doesn't matter if it's Little League or if it's up there in Boulder. The Buffs are on top right now. Hopefully we can keep this up, this momentum for the CU Buffs up there in Boulder as they go to Kansas State. Kansas State comes here for their gold game. It'll be a tough matchup for Dion and his boys as Kansas State is rolling. I believe they were only lost 1. They're in the top 20. Hell, some of Dion's players have even transferred over there to K-State. So it'll be a good one up at Folsom Field this Saturday. Everyone tune in. Also, going to watch this Travis Hunter doing his thing right here. Pretty much seal the game up, if you ask me. At that point, it's a 3-possession game. He gets it back. They score again. And then he pops this Heisman right there. I think that right there is what dropped the odds from 35-1 to 7-1, in my opinion, is that he actually hit the Heisman pose. It doesn't get much better than that right there. Travis Hunter, the way he reads the cover 2, it's teach tape. That's what they call it. It's teach tape. Look, he acts like he's going to bail with him. The wheel route, no. I'm going to jump that. Give me that, coach. And I'm trying to be like Desmond Howard. Yes, sir. It would be, what is that? It's almost 35 years since a defensive player won the Heisman, which is crazy to think about, man. I didn't even get to see that. But we're living in exciting times here in Colorado. We got the 2 MVPs. Who is it? The Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, and the Avs. What is the MVP for the Avs? Oh, I can't believe I'm stumping right now. McKinnon. I can't remember his first name, but we have the MVP city right now. We have the Buffs doing their thing. Travis trying to win the Heisman. The Nation Youth Football League is ready to take off. And the Broncos. Who would have thought we would be sitting here and the Broncos are 2-2 with wins versus the Bucks, a dominant win versus the Bucks, and a defensive, just a nasty, smash nose, old school, muddy football game versus the Jets. In a game where the Jets scored 0 touchdowns, the Broncos defense is looking like it did with their would they go 5-0 last year. During the season, they fell off a little bit, but they're looking like that 5-0 team that went on that streak, holding the Jets to 9 points, 0 touchdowns, and I believe the Buccaneers only scored once. So, the Broncos, they're not exciting. Bo Nix only threw for 60 yards. He did have a touchdown, but that defense and Sean Payton, they are making a way for the Denver Broncos. I don't know how they're doing it. On offense, I believe their first 5 possessions was punt, punt, fumble, punt, punt. And they figured out a way to win the game. I'm thinking Travis Hunter was going to get drafted by the Broncos. They weren't going to be that good this year. But they're right in it in the division. We'll see if Bo Nix could keep this up. We'll see if the defense can keep this up. But they have a legitimate shot at making the wild card in the AFC as long as they can keep it up. Two MVP City. Well, what was just the other day? It was Nuggets Media Day. Russell Westbrook, he made his Nuggets debut at Media Day. They took their little pictures. It's the start of training camp. They actually look really good. If they can get it together on defense, not blow 20-point leads, the Nuggets will be looking to win another championship this year. As long as they can keep it up. However, we are just going to round it back to the Nation Youth Football League. I want to talk a little bit more about the Junior Buffs and what they're doing. Big time organization. They travel anywhere. Colorado Springs, Broomfield, Carmer City. The Junior Buffs, they're setting a standard for youth football at the moment. And I wasn't a Junior Buff. I was a Shamrock. Shout out to Shamrocks. But I like what the Junior Buffs are doing at every level in the Nation's Youth Football League. If you have kids that want to play football, just send them to the Nation, is what they call it. These kids get after it. They like to have fun. Some of the touchdown celebrations are so wholesome. Who is that? Who played? It was the Buffs versus the Lions Den. If you go watch, that one is up on the YouTube as well. Buffs versus Lions Den. Just watch the whole highlight tape. Watch some of the touchdown celebrations. I think everyone will enjoy it if you enjoy sports. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my notes right. 13U. Who did we just have this past weekend? Colorado Springs Elite versus the Junior Buffs. Feels like I just keep on saying Buffs. But just past Saturday, Junior Buffs versus Colorado Springs Elite. Very good game. It's neck and neck. 12-6 at halftime. I encourage everyone to subscribe, like, so you get notifications when we come live. Good game. Elite, they didn't have the ball much. The Colorado Buffs, they ran it down their throat, but the Colorado Springs Elite are right there in the division as well. I think they play this following Saturday as well. So if you're in the area, you want to watch some good football, that's the game to go to. Colorado Springs Elite versus the Junior Buffs. Look out for AJ Jones, number 3, and 12U Hit Squad, they play as well. Look out for Elijah Williams. Shout out. What game was that? It was the Buffs game. If you look at the interview, Elijah's hitting his touchdown dance. I love it. When I was growing up, we did not get to celebrate touchdowns. Unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-minute penalty, or a 15-yard penalty automatically. So I like that they're letting the kids actually have fun and play a little bit of football these days. We will transition to basketball when it's around, or when it comes in the winter. But right now, we're focusing on football, the Buffs, the Broncos, the Nation Youth Football League. And yeah, that's what we're on today. Shout out all of my supporters. Thank you, all the viewers. Shout out you guys for watching. Maybe we can get like some viewership. We do sideline interviews, so maybe someone could come do an interview for us, get on Hello Colorado. I'm working on getting a chain for the interviews for the Hello Colorado, just giving it a little vibe, giving it more of a pop, excuse me, for Hello Colorado, just so we could boost our following and make this blow up. Honestly, that's the goal, is to blow up, give the kids exposure, give the college kids some exposure. It's the new age of NIL, so you never know who wants to put some money in a kid's pocket for playing good and promoting their product. So sponsors, reach out. All of that good stuff. Excuse me. Take a little. We got a commercial. Shout out all the viewers. Like, follow, subscribe. We will have more next week. On Hello Colorado, we will have a special guest. Not sure who that is at the moment, but we will have somebody. Yeah, meet me back here next week, Monday at 3:30. And let's go. Hello Colorado. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Hello Colorado, your go-to sports show streaming live every week on Facebook and YouTube, only on our network. I'm your host, Trayvon, aka Big Bon Bon 1, bringing you all the latest from the world of Colorado sports. Whether you're cheering on the Broncos, getting hyped for the Nuggets, or following our Little League teams, our network is the place to be. Not just for the people, we are the people.